Was Babylon's golden age built on divine favor, or was it destined to crumble under the weight of human pride? As the morning sun kissed the shimmering walls of the city, Babylon stretched before the world like a breathtaking masterpiece, a vision of human ambition reaching toward the heavens. At its heart stood Nebuchadnezzar II, the ruler whose unrelenting drive transformed his city into a wonder of the ancient world. But beneath the grandeur lay a foundation that prophets warned could not withstand the test of time. To unravel this mystery, we'll journey into Nebuchadnezzar's crowning achievements, his unrelenting ambition, and the intricate tapestry of his reign that wove together faith, power, and hubris, the architect of Babylon's splendor. When Nebuchadnezzar ascended the throne in 605 BC, Babylon was already a city with a storied past. But in his eyes, it was far from the beacon of power and glory it could become. He envisioned a capital that would not only reflect the strength of his empire, but also serve as an earthly mirror of divine favor. Declaring, "May Babylon be the pride of all lands, exalted in splendor to the heavens," Nebuchadnezzar set out to turn his city into the jewel of the ancient world. While Babylon's imposing walls became legendary, it was the city's harmonious blend of natural geography and human ingenuity that set it apart. The Euphrates River ran through the city, dividing it into two halves, but also uniting it through a network of canals, bridges, and quays. Nebuchadnezzar's engineers didn't just control the river, they harnessed it, turning it into both a life-giving resource and a formidable natural defense. The canals not only irrigated the surrounding farmland but also created an intricate moat system, ensuring Babylon's invincibility. This interplay between the river and the city's design reflected Nebuchadnezzar's dual vision: to protect his people and elevate Babylon as a center of prosperity and innovation. At the heart of this transformation was an unparalleled understanding of urban planning. Archaeological evidence near modern-day Hilla, Iraq, reveals traces of aqueducts and drainage systems designed to manage both the unpredictable Euphrates and the growing needs of Babylon's population. The city was a testament to the king's ambition to not only conquer lands, but to conquer nature itself, shaping it to reflect his empire's divine destiny. A city engineered for greatness. Nebuchadnezzar's vision for Babylon extended far beyond its walls and gates. The city itself became a marvel of urban planning. He commissioned an intricate network of roads to connect his empire, facilitating trade, military movements, and religious pilgrimages. These roads, designed with drainage systems to endure the elements, not only unified Babylon's territories, but also spread its cultural and political influence far beyond its borders. At the city's heart stood the towering ziggurat Etemenanke, a structure that seemed to scrape the heavens themselves. Rising in 7 tiers, the ziggurat was dedicated to Marduk, the chief deity of the Babylonian pantheon. Believed by many to be the inspiration for the biblical Tower of Babel, Etemenanke symbolized Nebuchadnezzar's dual role as a servant of the gods and a ruler determined to leave an eternal legacy. Babylonian texts referred to it as the house of the platform between heaven and earth. But was this devotion to the gods, or was it an act of personal pride? One inscription reveals Nebuchadnezzar's deeper motives. "I adorned Babylon with luxurious splendor for all mankind to behold. May my name endure forever." For all his proclamations of piety, there was no mistaking his desire for immortality. Prophetic shadows. As Babylon reached the height of its power under Nebuchadnezzar, a tension brewed beneath the surface. In the eyes of the prophets of Israel, Babylon's grandeur was a reflection of human arrogance that could not escape divine judgment. The Book of Daniel adds another layer to this narrative, recounting how Nebuchadnezzar's dreams revealed ominous warnings about his fate. One of the most vivid accounts in Daniel tells of a vision where a towering tree, representing the king's empire, was cut down to its stump, symbolizing a dramatic fall from power. Daniel interpreted the dream as a forewarning of Nebuchadnezzar's punishment for his pride, predicting he would lose his mind and live like an animal until he acknowledged the supremacy of the God of Israel. This prophecy would later unfold when, at the peak of his reign, Nebuchadnezzar declared, "Is this not the great Babylon I have built as the royal residence by my mighty power and for the glory of my majesty?" Daniel chapter 4, verse 30. The historical and theological significance of Nebuchadnezzar's madness, as described in the Book of Daniel, continues to fascinate scholars and theologians alike. According to the account, Nebuchadnezzar, at the height of his power, was overcome by a strange and humiliating fate. After a prophetic warning in a dream, he is struck by a mental affliction that causes him to live like a wild animal for 7 years. Stripped of his royal dignity, he's said to have wandered the wilderness, eating grass like oxen, his body exposed to the elements, his hair growing long like eagle's feathers, and his nails resembling the claws of birds. This vivid imagery, unparalleled in ancient literature, captures the dramatic downfall of a man who once ruled over one of the greatest empires of the ancient world. Theologians have long debated the meaning of this episode. For some, it serves as a metaphor for the fragility of human ambition, a stark reminder that even the mightiest of rulers are not immune to the humbling forces of fate and their own hubris. Nebuchadnezzar's descent into madness can be seen as the ultimate consequence of pride. His affliction, a reflection of the dangers of forgetting one's humanity and limits in the face of unchecked power. Others interpret the story as a direct act of divine judgment. In the biblical narrative, Nebuchadnezzar had been warned of his impending fate through a troubling dream, which Daniel, the Jewish exile and prophet, interpreted as a call for repentance. The king ignored the warning, boasting of the grandeur of Babylon, which he claimed to have built by his own strength and for his own glory. This declaration of self-sufficiency and pride is often seen as the tipping point for divine intervention. For these scholars, Nebuchadnezzar's madness is not just a punishment but also a lesson in humility, designed to remind both the king and future generations that ultimate sovereignty belongs to God alone. Interestingly, some historians and psychologists have speculated about potential medical explanations for Nebuchadnezzar's affliction. Conditions like boanthropy, a rare psychological disorder where individuals believe they are cattle, have been proposed as possible diagnoses. While such theories attempt to ground the account in observable phenomena, they cannot capture the symbolic weight the story holds in both biblical and historical traditions. Ultimately, the account of Nebuchadnezzar's madness reflects a timeless truth. The higher the ascent of power and pride, the greater the potential fall. The story resonates across cultures and eras, serving as both a cautionary tale and a testament to the possibility of redemption. After 7 years, Nebuchadnezzar reportedly lifted his eyes to heaven, acknowledged the sovereignty of God, and was restored to his throne, more powerful and wiser for the ordeal. It's a poignant reminder that even the mightiest can be brought low, but those who find humility may rise again, tempered and renewed. Awe, arrogance, and the fragility of greatness. Under Nebuchadnezzar's reign, Babylon inspired awe and envy across the ancient world. It was a breathtaking masterpiece, a city of shimmering walls, towering temples, and vibrant life. But its brilliance was also its burden. Like the sun that sets even after its most radiant hour, Babylon's golden age could not escape the shadows of time and hubris. Even today, the ruins of Babylon whisper of a paradox: the heights humanity can achieve and the consequences of overreaching. Its inscribed bricks, the fragments of the Ishtar Gate, and the scattered remnants of its ziggurat remind us of both human ambition and its limits. So, what do you think? Was Nebuchadnezzar's ambition a testament to human ingenuity, or a cautionary tale of pride destined to fall? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this exploration of Babylon's golden age, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to War and Wisdom in History, and hit the notification bell to join us for the next episode in this epic series. Stay curious, seek wisdom, and we'll see you in the next chapter of history.